Good day, gamers. Swingpin back with another Bedwars video, and today I'm going to demonstrate one of the easiest strategies I have found to win a solo Bedwars game. It's on the map Polygon. It's one of the new maps that came out a couple months ago, and it is a pretty easy way to win, especially if you're struggling to pick up solo wins. This is a good way. It's all about resource management and kind of playing with your head and not necessarily having to have the best skill. Ignore the fact that I about fell into the void there. I almost do again. But the first step of this strategy is to rush over, get your side rush out as quickly as possible. This is definitely a side rush map, so you want to go over there. Ideally, you need to knock them out on your first rush. If you can do that, that's really good. If you're fast, a lot of times on this map, you can actually get them before they even get a bed defense down. I wasn't able to on this one, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of PvP. I hit up there, was able to put them in the wombo, get the first kill. The second kill is what's important. Obviously, I'm going to get the bed now, but the second kill is what's really important in this strategy because you need to get out the mid as soon as you possibly can. So do the next set of PvP. Hopefully I can get them out here. I actually am able to. So now I'm going to grab a quick amount of gear. I'm going to get a gap, just a couple other things so I can do my loop. And I'm going to try to do an entire loop around the entire polygon and get all of the resources. It's pretty easy to do a lot of times. You might not get everything, but if you're the first one out there and you get the majority, you're going to have a huge advantage and you're going to probably be able to win as long as you're able to do just a few other things. So one thing you want to do, get out there, collect the diamonds, start doing a lap. You need to make a decision though on which way you want to go. I do this, obviously if you have a threat coming, you need to go that direction, but if you don't have any threats, I go the way that no one's been to mid yet. So if no one's been to mid yet, I like to go that way. That's just going to guarantee I get more of the resources because by the time you do a loop, a lot of the times someone's been out there and got at least one of the diamond gems, maybe even more. So I'm running around. I'm also taking note of where everybody is, trying to figure out, where are the threats? Is anybody coming from my base? Can I do a whole loop without getting distracted or getting into a fight? And I'm really trying to avoid fights with this strategy. If you see a wide open base, you can do that. But with this strategy, it's better to just do a whole lap, notice where everybody is, take note of that, and then get back, cash everything in, and win the game. So at this point, red had the diamonds, but I saw them in their base. They don't have a bridge out. They're not going to be able to attack me. And I see gray building out right now. So I'm going to knock them in the void. So I could definitely run in there and get their bed really quick, but I would risk losing 7 diamonds and 6 emeralds. If I can just get these things back to the base, I am going to win this game at this point because not only have I gotten all this gear, all these diamonds, I have also prevented everybody else from getting any. So if I can get back, I'll have a ton of prot when nobody else has any. Right there, I notice red jumps in the void, so I have a clear way to get home, and I'm going to do it in a safe way to avoid having a flat bridge into my base. So I'm going to build up and then over. I know that I have plenty of time because I don't see gray coming and I just saw red jump in the void. So I know I have plenty of time. I'm going to do this, and I have 14 diamonds. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do prot 1, 2, and 3 instead of getting sharp. I know that probably no one else has any prot. Maybe one team has a little bit of prot, probably prot 1. So I did that. I also purchased diamond armor because if I have diamond armor in prot 3 and nobody else has any prot or maybe prot 1, I have a huge advantage. That might be a controversial purchase there, but I thought with how few people are left and how early in the game it is, I could have such an advantage that I would almost certainly win. So now I'm going to head out. I didn't see anybody coming from my right, but I wanted to make sure I looked. I see gray there, and gray is going to run back. I have a huge advantage on gray. I will win every PvP with gray unless they knock me in the void. But I also see red running in, so I'm going to let them fight. Ideally, I'm going to let red run in there, break gray's bed, and I'm actually going to run past and just go in and break red's bed. If they get the gray bed and I get the red bed, they will have done a lot of the work for me, and I will be the only person with the bed left, and that is exactly what happens. So I am going to break the bed real quick, and then gray gets knocked out by red. Now, because I ran past there and didn't go into that base, they have done a lot of the work for me, and it's down to just one final kill, and I know I have a prot advantage. So again, I have diamond armor, prot 3. I know that they, from looking at them, only have, well, they have prot. It probably is only one level of prot. So I fireball them. They're already low from that previous fight that they took with gray, and it's an easy win. So that is a strategy. It's all about resource management, setting yourself up to win, and pretty much anyone can do that. It doesn't require a ton of skill, but that's what I like to do, and hopefully you guys learned something there. I am going to be putting out a lot more educational Bed Wars content in the future. That's the plan for the next few videos, so check me out if you want any of that, and I will see ya.